take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. This that splash, this that drill. Yeah, yeah, champion, huh? Yeah, we here.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the Atlanta Falcons.
Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
The Titans kicker Stephen Gostkowski ready to do the honors, and we are underway in Nashville. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, it's Ryan. Gets this one to Hill. And he'll be out right at the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cover. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
At the 35-yard line.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, Ryan. That one complete to Hill. Hill shedding the tackle and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
First down.
Now a toss, left side, it's Hill. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory.
The ball carrier.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd.
Now Ryan. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he is finally out of bounds, just shy of the 5, all the way down at the 6. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 41 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try to pound it in with Hill. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
This will be caught just inside the 10. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. And I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Atlanta.
A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
Falcons 7, Titans nothing. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, wasn't Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle, pockets
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. It's brought in by Adam Humphries.
Tannehill's pass.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
It's 2nd and
now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there. Now it's 3rd down and inches.
Now 3rd and less than a yard.
They set up the screen for Henry. First down and much more for Henry. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe.
That's good.
Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
First and 10
From the 50, it's Tannehill. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick. There goes Green.
That's what I want to see.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Lining up for the point after.
And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, his car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past him.
It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0.
Makes the score Falcons 21, Titans nothing. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have the ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession. 4 receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4. Tannehill now to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. From the red zone now, Tannehill. And it's caught. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit.
His kick.
That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at the 40. Ryan, open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
23 yards.
23 yards on the play. They go play action here on 1st down. A dump off now to Hill. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? From the red zone now, here's Ryan on 1st down. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. On the counter, it's Hill. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. Ryan steps away to his left and eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Rashad Evans, the linebacker, recording the sack there. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts and still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Touchdown.
From 4 yards out. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Falcons 28, Titans 7.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tannehill. He'll buy some time right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And this one will be brought back to the 22. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Dancing to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
11 yards there, 1st down.
11 on the play. And the Falcons
operating from the gun. Ryan. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Hill, the intended receiver once again. That'll bring up second down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And he is all the way up past the 25. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Tannehill. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Again, Tannehill rolling to his right. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, Ryan. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. It's Calvin Ridley on the receiving end from Matt Ryan. And the Falcons push further out in front.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
From the return, the Titans take over 1st and 10. At their own
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And right side, Henry's got it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Watch the run. Right there.
On 1st down, Tannehill. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Now it's Tannehill. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3.
Let's go. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. To left. Go, go, go.
To the air again, Tannehill. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That one, a first down pickup of 8. They'll roll him out right. Out to the right to Humphries. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, G.
On first down, it's Tannehill. Forced out to his left. Henry's got it out on the left side. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. That's complete. Middle of the field to Humphries. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
It's good, and it's now 35-14.
Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up first and 10 at their 25-yard line. They begin the drive with Hill. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Falcons.
Touchdown.
Brian Hill, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons will extend their lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you? And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 33. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, Ryan. That one complete to Hill. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things.
He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 39 yards there, a big one. Now a 1st down throw, Tannehill eluding the pressure right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's taken down inside the 30. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They set up the screen for Henry. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 13-yard line. Back now in Nashville. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. The quick slant caught. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Jonnu Smith there to make the grab. And the Titans are able to strike for 6. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out, and no one wants to go back to those memories. But, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously, that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams.
Yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from their first one and blew out the Seahawks.
Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Picked off by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, is intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
Incomplete. A.J. Terrell on the coverage.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. He'll look downfield for Humphreys. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe...
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 67 yards. And the Falcons continue to pour it on. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Falcons 56.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
54, right there, 54, Mike. Let's go, D. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. He don't know no better.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. He's going to look downfield for Henry. And that is incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They snap it to Tannehill. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an...
And that's caught inside the 30. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And nowhere to go. He only makes it to the 5.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
at the 15-yard line.
On 2nd and inches, Tannehill. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Back to throw, Tannehill. This one caught by Davis. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Complete.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. And now here is another interception. T.J. Green with a pick. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Brian wants to throw it. Gets this one to Hill. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. And he's got it. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Now they toss out right to Hill. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whip.